Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sober Not Sober. My name is Grant. I am not sober.
I'm Mekaylay. I'm still sober. That was way too much.
I like it. I was gonna go buffer and start going fighting.
Come on, Jesus Christ! Happy New Year, first of all.
Happy New Year. Yep. Happy New Year. First episode back into the new year. We love all of you. Thank you for being here. If you are here, and please enjoy responsibly. If you are here, and subscribe responsibly.
Hit it with your tongue.
Not irresponsible. Yeah.
Hit it with your tongue.
And we'll love you forever. Sober Not Sober Pod, all Instagram, socials.
Yeah. We'll plug again later.
We'll plug again later. We love you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
So today, I wanted to.
We got cool stuff too. I got
we
cool
do
stuff for Christmas.
We did get some cool stuff. Yeah.
Shouts out to my brother. Clink it, sink it.
Clink it and sink it, baby.
Mine's just pure vodka.
So is mine.
Yeah. My brother got me these. My brother-in-law got me that.
Hell yeah. Now we look like a professional studio, and we're going to have some. We're basically bad friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so we're going to make some upgrades soon too, so stay tuned. It's going to look good.
Yeah, we're doing arts and crafts.
Yeah, if you see gangrene on my finger, it's spray paint. It's not okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
So anyways, today we are gonna head back into a bit of the main purpose of starting the pod here. He's sober. I'm not sober. I'm a sommelier. I'm an expert in the industry. I work in it. I've been working in it for 7 years now. How long are you sober?
3.5 years, but barely, dude. After being at Costco today.
And also, we were just using spray paint. You maybe relapsed with that a little bit.
I was huffing it just a little bit. Yeah, I was. Don't try that at home.
Don't try that at home. Yeah, paint is terrible. I hate the smell of paint, to be completely honest.
I love it.
I actually like the smell of
Sharpie?
gas. Like gasoline,
you
like
do?
petrol. I actually don't mind that. And I don't mind the smell of cigarettes, obviously.
I love cigarettes.
I love it. Honestly, it smells so good. So
my mouth waters whenever I smell one in public.
Yeah.
Like
it's delicious.
I smell one in public, and then I start looking around at the ground to see if there's one I can pick up.
Yeah. Actually, if I like walk... No, dude. Did you ever do that? Be honest with me. Did you ever from an ash thing, a public ash thing, did you ever pull
I don't think I did.
I mean, I would see guys like standing there putting like 3 or 4 of them next to each other and like, all right, these 2 are the longest, and tossing out the other ones. And then I literally have
Did I ever do that, Harley? That you're aware of at least?
But I've seen someone do that all the time.
Yeah. That's a fun one.
We outed that person to their husband directly after they got married.
Good.
Yeah. We're like, so now you're married. They picked up a cigarette off the ground and smoked it. They're like, well, cool.
Congrats.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the video.
And long live the marriage. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, what?
In sickness and in health. So today we're going to be battling, basically.
Yeah, we're going to fist fight.
And it's not to argue the points or to force people or to be like preachy about it. Like I'm definitely not going to try and tell people to be someone that uses alcohol or drugs. Like that's not a smart message, right? And that's not what I'm like trying to do here. That's not like the purpose. And he's not going to be like, oh, because you have drinks occasionally, you're a bad person, you're evil, you're going to ruin your life and your family and your like we know that both versions of life can exist and be contributing members of society, not just be like wastes and like you don't need to be a drunk that's just a drunk and you're just annoying and a nuisance and out whenever you're out with people, you're a nuisance. And you also don't need to be the sober, annoying fuck that's like, oh, like around me or like, oh, I can't walking past someone. It's like, it's like, okay, like chill. So yeah, we're going to go into a couple different topics here and I'm arguing.
You're running this bitch.
I'm running this bitch. But I am basically arguing the point of, okay, there's positives to using certain things in manageable cases only.
And acceptable.
Yeah, only acceptable and manageable.
Legal.
Yes.
Of age.
Legal of age.
Yeah.
Then there's manageable places where it can work and it can be a benefit to someone's life.
Yeah.
Then there's obviously situations where it isn't. So, firstly,
Mm-hmm.
becoming sober, do you genuinely think at all that affected your social life? Because a lot of us as friends, we smoked weed, we drank alcohol. None of us are super crazy with it, but
coming into it, I thought it was going to, right?
was that like like when you were in rehab, were you scared of that?
I was scared of that because I was like, oh, it's like, because that's all I'd ever known. Is like not, like I was always under the influence, whether it was weed or alcohol. Like,
right.
That was always something social that I was doing. And then when I first got into rehab, I was like, dude, this is going to ruin me. But then
I'm going to lose all my friends. I'm not going to be fucking cool anymore.
Once like that fog cleared up. Yeah. Once that fog cleared up, dude, it turned into like, I was like, yo, this is fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is other people are weird about it.
Right.
I feel like people are like weird about it, where they're like,
is it okay if I have a drink in front of you?
Yeah.
Like, is it...
And they'll be like at my house for a function, and I'm like, you're at my house for a party,
like,
and there's
we bought
17
alcohol
bottles
here.
of vodka.
Yeah,
this is my house.
Yeah.
Like, this has been here.
Right.
Like, this is here. Like, I don't know. That's fine.
Now,
or people being like, oh, we can't really hang out because like you don't drink, or I don't want to make it weird. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I haven't felt that at all. Because like even though
I feel like that should just be like a normal thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
know?
Like we would get high and drunk together and like party and stuff. And it's literally like that to me, and this is from someone that is working in the industry and hasn't had a addiction problem. And like, I've been to therapists and psychiatrists, and they're like, you don't really have addiction. I'm actually a quitter, if I'm being honest. I'm not I'm not much of like an addict in anything. I'll be real quick to quit something. So like, I'm a quitter. I'm a quitter. I think that's really why
I was raised a quitter.
I think that's part of the reason why I don't overindulge, like genuinely, because I'm like, I'll literally drink 2-3 beers within an hour or two, and then go like, okay, I have the feeling of alcohol in my body, but I'm not dizzy, I'm not sick, I'm not throwing up, I'm not whatever, and I'm like, I don't want to get up and go grab another beer. Like, it's all the way in the kitchen. Yeah. So then I'm literally like, I'm done, I guess.
It was like I'm not dizzy yet. I should probably keep going.
I'm not dizzy yet. I need to get dizzy.
I don't have the spins when I close my eyes. Maybe I should hit this pipe.
Yeah, maybe I should hold it in until I can't, until I lose sight and then pull it out. Yeah.
Anyone out there that's doing that, that's an issue.
Yeah, that is an issue. Check yourself. Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That is something that's going to be on my tombstone. So, okay. So, yeah, I feel like as when you're in rehab, I could see that being one of the initial thoughts of a lot of my friend group is doing this. Now I'm not. Am I going to be like the bummer to the party, or like whatever? Yeah. But yeah, I think like now that we're past the initial stages of you like being sober, it's like there's not any sort of, I at least don't feel weird having an alcoholic beverage in front of you.
Now it's not even a thought to me,
right,
honestly.
Right.
Like, it doesn't really cross my mind.
And you're different for sure. Like there's
fucking different.
Built fucking talking about getting sober. I'm like that. So
what up, me bitch?
Yeah, but like I don't think it takes anything away from your personality. So, but that's another point I have is like, you can't, if you're going to drink and you're going to be someone that like parties and does stuff, you can never blame your behavior on, oh, I was drunk last night. Sorry, I punched you hard in the face. And like, you like, there is no like, like you are still that person. And yes,
the alcohol's not wiggling into your veins. You're still
right.
the one.
You're still the one facilitating this whole thing. Yeah. So I think like that's important too, but at the same time, I don't think drinking and being drunk immediately affects your personality. The house is about to blow up. I think a cat is trying to tear down all the walls.
Yeah. Was Domino just crawling on the screen? Okay.
Oh, gotta love Domino. Domino's the cutest, though. You guys, I love Domino. Oh, no. He's like trying to pull it off.
Okay.
Okay. So, Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're on social media.
We are, yeah.
You do stuff on social media. You're on TikTok. You're on, well, hi.
Yeah.
But like you
Yeah.
use social media. You're on it.
Yeah.
You're scrolling.
Yeah.
Do you see any sort of trendy sober activity where it's like it almost seems like someone's doing it trendy like? Or do you think you maybe know someone that's like they weren't even a heavy drinker or heavy into anything? They had no faults, and then they literally go like, "Oh, I'm actually sober now," and get weird about it. Because I feel like that person exists.
They exist, but I don't think I could confidently say
Someone that's
that
like
I've-
doing it more as like a. Because if you're not big into drinking anyways, I feel like it'd be easy to just
Yeah.
go like, oh, I'm just gonna stop drinking. Maybe I'll like drink occasionally when no one's around, or like, but you're like, and then I'm just gonna go around and be like, I'm sober, so I think don't touch me.
I think for the people that do it, it's more of like a kind of like a hindsight thing where they have a problem and they start to realize and fall down that path that like alcohol or whatever it is a solution, and then they kind of like double back and they're like, yo, maybe I should like pump the brakes.
They start using alcohol
So they're like
as a
kind of a
yeah.
faker.
Yeah, I feel like
Like if you're gonna do it, go all the way. No, I'm kidding.
don't
but-
be a quitter like me.
Yeah.
Go all the
Go
no.
all the way, dude.
No, but like obviously,
But I feel like that's kind of like a trend I see, but not
yeah.
yet.
I feel like it's maybe not a big thing, but I do.
Wait
feel
till on
like those
TikTok, people are
exist.
like, "Let me show you why it's cool to be sober," and they like actually pop off and get a few million subs, and then people are like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this too." I mean,
that's
because people ride the wave.
that's what I'm hinting at. Is so
It's gonna be us. To
as
start
I'm since I'm someone in the industry, I get industry metrics and like data.
Yeah.
Right. So
this.
and like you
alcohol
can-
industry's dying, right?
yes, it is.
Okay.
Like the alcohol industry is going downhill currently. Like as we speak, it is.
So hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
because
please hit the
he's-
subscribe button because I'm gonna need a new career soon.
Yeah.
So it is like I think 18%, or at least wine is like 18% down U.S. Beer is 6-7%. Liquor is 5-6% down. Like I can't. I fucking hate my life. I just 6-7'd and I'm 27. I'm a fucking unk. But it's 6 or 7.
We hit 67
We hit
subscribers today.
67 subscribers. That's a huge milestone. Please, if you're watching, you're not going to be watching
We're
this by
hopefully gonna
tonight.
hit 69
We
before.
need to be 69 by the end of today, or else we're not on a generational run.
We need 67 and 69. at the same
69,
day.
same day.
Yeah, same
Please, it's important to us.
It's not going to be posted today.
Hopefully, we're at 100 by the time this is posted.
That would
And we
be
don't even
sick.
realize we're not. Please don't check right now because that's going to be embarrassing if we're still at 68.
It would be that bad.
Anyway,
Come
it's
on.
not bad. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We
We
love
love
you.
a few days, like 5
I'll-
days.
I'll-
We're still at
I
60,
will-
whatever.
I'll give you a kiss on the lips if you hit subscribe, and also if you're someone that ever, and I'm dead serious, I'll give you my phone number for this.
Okay. Where
Hear
could
me
you
out, hear me out.
possibly be going
Hear
with
me
this?
out. Hear me out. Because people do this to me currently. I have multiple people on my phone that do this to me weekly.
Okay.
If you're out and you're, say, on a date, you're, say, at a nice restaurant, you're, say, somewhere where there's a wine list and or a liquor list or something, and you're very lost and confused. and
Don't
you're-
hit him up. He's already run thin.
I
He
do
works
work 7 days
days a week. Don't hit him up.
But I have the time. I can help you out.
No,
if it
guys.
gets us subscribers, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Please. If you need, also, if you're like, here's where
It's thinner than your hair.
this is.
Your constant life with your jobs is thinner.
That's gonna stay down.
Don't hit him up.
But for real, though,
Unless you're like a really nice young girl. Not young. Oh, wow. That.
he did that to me. I didn't do that to me.
Sorry.
But no, for real, I do have
won't
people
curse
like
it,
my
Chris
mom
Goss.
actually does this to me consistently. Taylor has done this to me. Some other friends have done this to me where they're nice.
Oh, dude, my balls are smushed.
where they'll send me a picture of the wine list and be like,
Is it what's good here?
they'll literally be like, they'll just go, what should I get? And I'll just tell them, get that one. And they'll be like, oh, it was a good one.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
like,
yeah,
"Thanks."
I know. It's because there's going to be at least something on a wine
If you
list
hit
that's
him up
decent.
to do this,
will kiss you on the lips again, give you my personal phone number, and I'll be your personal sommelier. And if you are
It'll
bringing...
be $5 each time.
Maybe we could just give advice on the pod in the future.
Comment down below if you have a question about wine, and I'll answer it on the pod. Fine. You guys are my business managers. All right, whatever. Okay, I'm trying to be a hard worker. I'm trying to get this thing off the ground, dude. Okay.
We'll get there. Next thing you know, God, fucking 40 people hit me up, dude.
Dude, I'm literally overwhelmed.
Yeah. TikTok somehow goes viral from this. And
none of them are Venmoing me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any of the money.
We finally popped off, dude.
Honestly, $5, I think that'd be a good service to pay for.
Yeah, that's what I think here's the important one, that the guy, it'd most likely be a male in the situation where he's having a girl come over for dinner. I'm cooking for her. I need a bottle of wine. You can tell me where you're at. I'll know what distributors are there. I'll know what wines are available in your area. And I can tell you what to go and get. That's going to be good and pair with whatever meal. Like, find a recipe. And if you need a recipe, I'm also a cook. I can also tell you about a good recipe to make.
And you can fuck your girl.
And I'll take your girl. Just don't tell your girl that I designed the date, and you'll be fine. You'll look like the good guy.
Let her know, dude. It's like I said, I need a nice young girl.
No.
Young. He
25
said young.
or up or something would be nice. Okay. Do you think...
That felt like a fucking 60-minute question.
Yeah.
Mr. President Trump, do you think? Okay, but sorry, go on. Someone, maybe you or anyone, maybe someone that you knew in rehab, someone that you've seen in AA meetings or something. Yeah.
That's more of a nuisance now that they're sober.
No.
Do you feel like it always goes the other way? That when they're drunk, I feel like if you're someone that does have a harsh time with an alcohol or a drug, you're definitely going to be better when you're sober.
If you're at AA or rehab and then you get sober, you're a big nuisance. Beforehand. You're a big nuisance.
You're a problem. You're a problem, and you need to figure it out. Chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, that's fair.
Like I always said, it's not a pissing contest. Like, nobody's doing more than the other person. We're all fucked up. We're all here for the same reason. But it's like comparative, like what I had done and like my path of wreckage going into rehab, which was still not good.
Right.
Still did it, still sober.
Right.
Compared to a lot of other people there, I was at the bottom of the totem pole.
It's not a competition
it was
on who was doing the most whatever and being crazy, right? Is it a competition, though, on who's the most sober? Like, who gets the most healthy?
Gets a little clicky.
Does it? Yeah. Like the ones that are like, oh, we actually started a yoga studio and we're all vegan natural now, but we did shoot heroin up our asshole for 6 years.
Yeah,
and
I parachuted a few things.
Yeah, I've parachuted multiple 8 balls in my day, but now I run an organic almond milk clinic and...
Yeah. It's kind of like that.
I feel like there would be people that would get sober and like they were monstrosities of human beings. No offense, you were
100%
prior,
dude. Yeah, it does kind of turn into a pissing contest for some people. I should say. Yeah, it's like, yo, I brought 2 people to rehab. Oh yeah, well I brought 3 last fucking week.
I changed this kid's
bro.
fucking life. Yeah, like,
and on the way there, I changed a tire too.
Yeah, I helped out a homeless guy. I also helped an old lady cross the street. And I got a kid off
I fucking shot Narcan in his nose while changing a tire at the same time, buddy. So what did you fucking do?
Right. That's what I would think would happen too. And it's all...
Not often, though.
No. I would think it would happen, but maybe not like all of them, obviously.
Yeah.
But do people that get fully sober and they don't go down a whole fucking...
Yeah.
I'm a yoga instructor, almond milk clinic worker, like whatever. Yeah. But you've gotten sober. Do you judge then people that maybe... that haven't gone all that with it, they're like, oh, I still smoke weed. Is that like, do you look lesser on someone that went through the program rehab and hey fuck me,
hey from Moana, right? That's Moana. Such a good fucking chicken rooster.
Rooster. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. I misgendered the rooster.
Please don't cancel me for that.
That is misgendering.
Oh,
it is. You actually
Hey,
did it
you
to an
can be
animal.
whatever
God,
you
you could be whatever you want, rooster or chicken. You know what I watched recently? Side tangent.
Uh-huh.
Bo Burnham's Inside, right? I was telling you this the other day. I was watching some clips of that. It's a great stand-up special. It's on Netflix.
Pivotal.
It's not a stand-up special, really. It's just
Pivotal.
yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But the chicken, remember that song? Where it's the chicken that crosses the road?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Just such a cool...
That whole entire production.
The whole thing is amazing.
Masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. It absolutely is. Yeah. It's one of the coolest fucking things. I wish our editing, I wish we had
the capabilities.
Yeah, the capabilities and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I looked up that specific camera he shot that on. It's like a $4,000 camera.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I'm like, oh, okay, I want it.
So good, dude.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so nice. Anywho,
It's so good. I'm just drooling over here. I loved it.
you guys should rewatch it soon. It's very good.
You down, Harley? She's like,
Did you like the Bo Burnham stuff? Yeah.
It's just, I probably see it 15 times.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have watched it a lot. Yeah. I also listened to it. I downloaded the songs from it too, and would listen to it in my car, and it's great.
It was an era.
are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? Yeah,
Oh,
I think I have.
though, sat down through the whole thing sober. You think?
Hmm.
I think it maybe be a good watch to do sober now, just to because you probably were high
Yeah.
and drunk before. I don't know.
Probably. I fucking was, retard. Probably. I went to rehab, dude. I was
true,
drinking
you
a
were.
pint of liquor a day.
You weren't watching a Netflix stand-up comedy special, not on something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, couple more topics here, and then I'm going to give you guys the positive things about drinking and doing drugs. When I say doing
Listen
drugs,
up, kids.
when I say doing drugs, if I ever am referring to doing drugs, I do just mean weed and maybe prescription medications that
bit of
you are
meth.
being prescribed. Fuck.
Little
That's actually no, not a little meth. No little meth. But the prescription thing is a slippery slope because there's definitely some doctors out there that just hand them out like candy, and it's like you maybe don't need that. But anywho.
Doing prescription drugs different than taking.
Yes, different than being prescribed prescription drugs and then just having pills around. There's a difference for sure. Okay, so I've come here for Friendsgiving, Halloween, different party things here. I don't spend the entire party with you.
Yeah, because you're lame and old.
No, because I'm
Go on.
talking to everybody because I'm a socialite.
We hang out till 2 a.m. and it's 10. You're like, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah,
All right.
I do have a bedtime. So my cat, she'll get mad.
That's valid. That's valid.
So since I'm not with you an entire party duration, what do sober people do the entire time?
I just kind of squeeze my knuckles really hard.
Just all the blood leaves.
What do sober people do the entire time?
What? Yeah, speak for all sober people right now. What do they do at a party? If you're gonna be someone who went to rehab and you go oh shit, all my friends they drink, they go out. Am I gonna be cool? Am I still gonna be able to hang out with them? All right, let's try it. I'm out of rehab. I'm good. I'm clean. Let me go hang out with them. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Mocktails? Is mocktails the move?
No, I think those are fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think they're dumb too.
I don't. You go somewhere and they're like, "Would you like a mocktail? $8."
Yeah, I think we've talked about it before.
Give
You
me
never
a $3 Coca-Cola.
You never did the NA beers or
No, I would never do a
non-alc.
Yeah, because they're still I know it's 0.001%, whatever. I'm still not touching that shit.
Because you'd find a way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because if you shotgun enough,
people are like, "Oh, if you drink 20, you'll feel a little buzz." I'm like, okay.
Okay, thanks
Then-
for telling me that.
Yeah. Then I'm not touching it.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
Yeah, the non-alcoholic mocktails, stupid.
Okay, so what else are you doing? So you'll get a Diet Coke, right? You're partying with everybody. Do you feel as though you're not having as much fun as the people that are drunk? Or do you still feel like you're enjoying yourself fully?
No, because we've kind of dwindled it down to the people that drink responsibly, and the people that don't drink responsibly aren't here. They're. I'm sorry, but
Very true.
I have boundaries.
That is very true.
Fortunately,
Fortunately, there's boundaries.
I have boundaries, and the people that.
Fortunately, we won't name
Not
names.
just a sober thing, though. People just have boundaries.
People
We
just
don't have boundaries. Specific.
That is true.
Yeah.
People, yeah.
So it's just one of those things where the people that were hammered like I would get aren't
around anymore.
here.
Yeah. I think
So
those are maybe then the friends you drop off are the ones
Yeah.
that,
Oh, yeah.
the enablers, the ones that are like
yeah.
advertising that they're overindulging and stuff kind
Yeah.
of.
So I mean, I don't feel like I'm not having fun. I don't feel like I'm missing out because everyone is just like,
I was so
I had
close.
4 beers and it's been 6 hours, and
I
I'm
was
like,
so close to doing the cough name thing. Like,
yeah, yeah.
we're not gonna do that because we love people.
After today, Costco again. I don't love
True.
people.
I mean,
Dude,
real quick. Okay. Hey. Oh.
I almost lost.
Okay. Okay. I got something. I have rings on. I have something important to tell
Big
you.
fat meaty paw.
Big meaty claws. All right. So I have something to tell you. It's very important to tell you. What Costco did you go to? The one that's north of here? We'll
Yeah.
just say that?
Yeah.
Okay. That Costco, it's the North Scottsdale Costco.
Uh-huh.
It is. Ready for this?
The busiest Costco in the entire fucking country.
Not just that.
World.
Not just that.
Universe.
Not just that.
What's bigger than that?
What's bigger than that? I'm not. It is the number one wine retailer on Earth.
Yeah.
It is the number one wine retail space.
Shout out to you, white, stupid, dumb bitch, Scottsdale moms.
Shout out to
running
you.
it up.
Literally, you guys are making history.
You guys are making America great again.
You really are. Yeah. You driving up to Costco in your white BMW,
Fucking
going through the
G-Wagon,
gas
dude.
lane, parking somewhere. You walk in, you go, oh, I'm not going to look at these poor people clothes. Let me get to the alcohol section. And then you go over to the alcohol section and then you buy the pallet wine. That's what I find fun about people that shop at Costco. There's the boxes, and I don't know if all Costcos are set up this way. But
I think they are. I think they are.
I would assume there's some uniformity. There's the wood boxes that have the wines in them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Those are the ones you should probably be buying. I just want to like FYI that to people if you're in a Costco. The stuff that's in a gigantic
Cardboard
400
box.
case, like all in the pallet still, I want you to know that that's how distributors get theirs, is by those pallets. So don't waste your time with them. Just try and find something in the boxes. Though it'll be a little more expensive, not by a lot. I'm not asking people to pay $50 a bottle of wine.
Or hey, don't go to Costco at all. Less people should go.
He just wants less lines.
I was ready to swing on motherfuckers. In
Dude, did you go through self-checkout or one of the actual people?
The actual people. We were there for hearing aids for my grandma, and it was. Did the video send yet that I sent you, where she's listening to?
I literally got it when I parked out front. It took like 2 hours. To
My mom
get
goes
on my phone.
My mom says to her, and some Italian person I don't even know, did you see their video on Facebook? They're singing along with this song. And then I'm like, Mom, don't pull it up. And she's like,
No, was that audio in the video from the phone?
from her phone, yeah. And my mom, I'm like, Mom, don't pull that up. We're here for a hearing aid test. I don't want to listen to a random video, full volume, in Italian, in the middle of Costco. And then my mom hands her the phone.
Guys, when he sent me this video, I thought it was just the music in Costco.
No.
That was off of the phone right there. Now I get the caption.
Yeah, my
You're like,
grandma
I
just
can't
like-
believe this shit.
Yeah, I was like, this can't be real.
Can't be real. Right, there isn't music in Costco. Right. I was like, what the fuck?
Almost smacked my mom. I was like, dude, I'm like, why are you handing her a phone to listen to a video in
They're
the
sitting on the
pharmacy
thing.
line
Yeah.
was the entire strip. It was full the whole time we were there waiting. Like, it was wall to wall of people, and it's just my grandma listening.
Look, honestly, though, you guys being with like a very, honestly, your grandma doesn't look like one of those like 90-year-old like super decrepit ladies.
She's getting there.
She looks like an old woman.
She's
She looks
getting
like a
there.
grandma for
She's
sure.
getting there.
But it's not. I've seen worse. I'll just say that I've seen way more like kind of ladies out there.
I saw
right?
I saw one at Costco today, and all I thought was, damn, bitch, you're for sure younger than my grandma, and you look like shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's actually a lady.
And she was alone. I'm like, you for sure
How'd you
drove
get
here.
here? Yeah. Oh, my God. That frightens the shit out of me. Okay. Let me explain one thing about a lady. Slight side tangent.
A lady? Like, in general?
It's one...
A broad lady?
No,
like
it's one...
ladies in general?
No, it's one specific lady. Okay. Like, she is... Okay.
You know this person.
I know this person.
All right. Say their name.
She comes into the wine store. Hey, Linda. She'll never see this. Linda advertises on social media that she's 69 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, that's a funny number. Huh. But easily flip those numbers.
96. Yeah.
Easily flip those numbers. 96 years old. Maybe older. I mean, the skin on her face.
So soft.
None of our clips where we mention Ed Gein do well, but you get where I'm going?
Yeah.
Looks like she's wearing someone else's face. It just looks like leftover skin from some
and it's
operation.
Usually really soft though.
I'm not going to find out. No, I'm not going to find out. But she wears a significant amount of makeup. And then she has the audacity to be like, these ladies these days with these huge eyebrows, who thinks that's attractive?
Do you like this woman?
She comes in almost daily. And she gets Ubered in.
Hey, Linda, get sober.
Here's something that I want to say to Linda's Uber drivers. God bless you. I want to give you a hug and a $100 bill. I want to tip you because she probably doesn't tip.
But she's on a 5-minute ride there, and then you have to sit with her for an hour, so they should be the ones hugging you.
I can walk away from her. They can't.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel for the people that are stuck in a vehicle with her.
Yeah.
We may not clip much of this out, but if you're watching this far in the episode, comment down below, love you, Linda. And we'll know that you watched it to this point, and I love you as well. Please subscribe if you're here.
Secret code word, love you, Linda.
Love you, Linda.
And
please.
no one's done it, by the way. And I know
We're
people
waiting.
are watching, so
We're
please
waiting.
drop it in the comment section.
Give it to us. Okay. Anywho.
Yeah.
Back on social life as a sober person.
Mm-hmm.
What are the things that you think have changed? Because obviously it's like you can be like, oh, it's we're still hanging out with the same guys, it's fine. But what do you think are the things that changed for you?
I don't know.
Like, does it feel still? Because I guess some of the
at this point I wouldn't say anything.
Right. I honestly don't think you don't feel different to me, like when we're like at a party or something, like I don't like get a weird vibe from you now that you're sober. Or anything,
I don't think really anything at this point. Like at first it took some getting used to, like, because it's like I got out of rehab after 36 days and then it's like I just got thrown back into the real world. And then it's like it feels a little weird at first, but it's like at this point, dude, I'm pushing half a fucking decade.
True, yeah. I mean,
like,
yeah.
I'm closer to 4 years than 3 at this point, so it's kind of like, I mean, it's like I'm well over like 12 or 1,300 days of like,
yeah, and that's a daily.
This is what I know now. Like they say, it takes 3 weeks to create a habit, so it's like I've done 3 weeks, time and time and time
Who says
again.
That?
Them.
And is this backed up by science?
Yeah, Donald Trump said it.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Yeah, so
we're going to become the best alt-right podcast out there. We're going to become the best alt-right podcast out there by making fun of them. And they're not going to realize that we're being sarcastic about things.
100 likes, he gets a Charlie Kirk tattoo.
How about this? If this video gets... We're going to clip this out. If this video gets 100 likes, I will do a full cover of the Charlie Kirk song. I will commit. I will sing the entire thing. I'm not a great singer. I will do the entire song, word for word, backing track and everything.
I'll record it. That's it.
If this gets 101 likes, I'll do a music video for it as well. 100 likes, doing the cover. 101, music video.
1,000?
1,000 likes.
Tattoo. Not like in the near future, where it's one of those where we do this for 10 years and then it somehow gets 1,000 likes, people are like, yo, you got to do it. Like,
Your brother has to give it to me so it looks really well.
it has to be by March. If we get 1,000 likes on this by March.
If we get 1,000 likes, it's not going to happen. Thank God. Thank God we're not big enough for this yet.
Please make this happen. 1,000
I
likes
will
by
cover
March.
the song.
Sober Not Sober Pod on YouTube. 1,000 likes. He gets a tattoo of Charlie Kirk. And you guys get to pick where it goes.
And then it gets to be on your Spotify top song. That's all I'm saying.
So
I will
Harley's
crush
face right now, she's like,
I think if it gets light, I'll do it. We are
Greatness and not that.
Oh yeah.
Because we want the 1,000 likes.
manifest greatness.
Well,
he
that's what
is
I'm
greatness.
saying. If I cover the Charlie Kirk, I'll cover the Charlie Kirk song for 1,000 likes. For 1,000 likes, I would do more.
100.
100. Yeah. Wait. So, yeah. 100 likes. I'll cover the Charlie Kirk song and very legitimately record myself doing that
Yeah.
song. Okay?
We have the means to do it now.
We absolutely do.
All right,
okay.
sorry. I'm gonna have to pee soon.
Honestly, same. And
Hey,
we're gonna make this episode a little more around an hour is the plan today because we've been going a little over an hour. Comment down below if you hate your dad. Okay. So
What?
I didn't think of the sentence there, so I just
wait.
chalked out.
Sorry, go on. I was just trying to replay
think-
my memory how we got to that point.
Do you think sober people are more judgy or more accepting in general? Like someone who had to get sober. Do you think they're more
It
understanding?
depends on the fucking day.
Okay, fair. What do you feel judgy about as someone sober? Do you feel judgy about like dumb whores drinking a bunch and doing dumb shit?
Fucking dumb slag.
Yeah, because I do. So, let me explain this. As someone in the alcohol industry, I genuinely look down on you if you just drink sugar. I'm going to just say it straightforward. I know it's terrible. I don't like you if you just drink high alcohol, very sugary. It's just super easy to get down.
Yeah.
And you can do that if you don't like the taste of intense alcohols and you're only having one or two. That's fine. That
Yeah.
makes sense, right? Like not everyone's going to like the taste of scotch
I
and
would
wine
say
or
I
whatever.
Do. Not supposed to.
Of
Judge people.
yeah.
You know.
I feel like you kind of would.
It depends on the day. It depends on my mood. It depends on how hard the Prozac's kick in or not.
That's true because you
It
did.
depends how many people are at Costco.
That's also
You
that's
know?
actually probably more telling than sober or not sober is who's at Costco
Who's
and
at
who's in
Co-
my fucking
yeah,
way. Yeah,
exactly. So it's
Were
kind
the
of like
samples good? Were they
I'm
not?
still a normal person. Fuck you for that question.
No, that's no. I'm saying everyone judges people. Like everyone has a little judgment in them. But do you feel a different type of if you see a lady at a Costco buying the big Kirkland vodka? Are you kind of like,
yeah,
good job, lady?
you,
Like,
bitch.
do you actually feel a type of way of like seeing that? Or you
Like
kind of
I said, it depends how many people.
right? So that's what I'm saying is like you still drink, right? Like
My
his
wife
wife's-
gets it. I'm like,
bitch, fucking dumb whore.
yeah.
Like, no.
No, I mean, if I can tell, like, it sounds really bad, but if I look at someone and they are one of the Scottsdale moms and they're buying that, and I look at them, I go, oh, this is probably your third or fourth of those this week.
That's fair. That's fair. And
there's a bitch thrown in here and there. Yeah. It's
it's
all in here.
Yeah, it's all in there. You're not harassing people in Costco. Going well.
Yeah. I
had to
hope
think
I
about it.
hope the best for those people.
Yeah. You're not genuinely like you're a terrible person because you're doing this, but you are like that's maybe not a smart choice.
Yeah.
Which is a fair assessment. Okay. So cool. I am now going to argue some points of, and not really argue them, but I'm at least going to give some points of what I feel like as someone who's a professional in alcohol, who I have to still be drinking alcohol, and I enjoy to, always manageably. So that's something that you're going to see here. So one of the positive things I think about not being sober.
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
we have a sponsor for today's
Oh,
video.
W Energy Drinks.
W Energy Drinks. If you like anime, on a shaker bottle. If you like energy drinks, if you like caffeine, oh my God, mix it with your
They have
booze.
anime shaker bottles?
Yeah. We'll get some. Send us a little box.
Thanks,
Email us back.
We've been hitting you up for weeks now. But yeah, W Energy, promo code SoberNotSober.
10% off the entire
10%
shop.
off. Everything on their website.
Give
Check
it a shot. Helps us out a ton. Helps them out a ton. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
But wait. I got to pee too.
Okay, fine. Go pee.
We're back. This is Brunger.
This is Brungy. He's cute.
Okay, he's mad though.
Oh, bye, Bungie. Okay.
I'm covered in hair now.
Back to it. The social aspects of alcohol, I think, are one of the positive things to it when managed. So I think yeah, there's a good amount on you now.
Holy fuck. Dude.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
All right, yeah. Still piece my.
Still be smart.
Go on, sorry.
So, positives for not being sober. Now, again, I'm not arguing for people to start picking up drinking and smoking and stuff like that and doing drugs. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're someone who does drink and who occasionally smokes weed or something, you do light, you have prescription medications that you need to take or whatever, you don't need to feel guilty about it because there are positives to it. And as long as, again, it is managed and appropriate and never overindulging, you're fine. So to me, the social aspect. So even though like you still have a good social life, like being sober,
Yeah.
I do think like the easiness and the automatic access of like a social lubricant being alcohol.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think it's just a Band-Aid.
It is. But again, I don't think the same way that you can't blame alcohol for your shitty behavior, you also can't blame alcohol for like your, oh, I'm so much more fun when I'm drunk behavior. Because you're really not. You really are that person. You just...
It's easier to do when you're
you're maybe
under
just...
the influence.
But buy something.
That's
you know?
why I say, for me, that's a Band-Aid. I don't...
That's fair. That is fair.
I think it's a bad pattern for most people, I should say.
To use it for that. If you go like,
and
I
that's the
can't
thing is,
talk to people at a party unless I drink.
The
like,
people
that's not
that
good.
hear what you say and resonate with that are typically the people that shouldn't hear that.
Well, no, right. Typically, not everyone is
you
in
know what
the
I mean?
alcohol industry like I am. Yeah.
Where it's like, for some people, it like loosens you up a little. But I'd say, from what I've seen, for more people than less, it's a complete Band-Aid. Like, it is the fix-all. Like, they cannot socialize without it. And
Yes.
I think it's just,
I do think that's also not good. So that's my thing is, and again, when I'm saying like managed,
you start drinking.
when I'm saying managed, I mean that on all fronts. So like not just you're managing the fact that you're not overindulging or whatever, but you're also managing like you're conscious of it. You're conscious of like, am I using this as a Band-Aid or not? Can I talk to people sober? Am I just kind of a dud when, if I am sober kind of a thing? So like you need to analyze that in yourself, and that's for every individual to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you genuinely feel like I'm not, I can't talk to girls, or I can't go out publicly and talk to people or boys, whatever you boys, girls, without alcohol.
Sorry.
Without alcohol, you can't do that stuff. Like that's you're falling down that slippery slope. So like that is one of the things that triggers someone into using it in a bad way. So and obviously not everyone can use it in a manageable way again, but if you can, it is okay that like I talk a lot sober to people. I have 156 accounts across the state. I have to talk to so many different people throughout a day. I'm 100% sober doing that every single time. I'm 100% sober doing it. and no, I'm kidding. Joking. But I am. And it's fine. I can talk to these people. I can joke with them. I can interact with them and whatever. I don't need it to talk with people. But I think I'm also in my head a lot. I'm also a pretty self-conscious, like insecure person. So I think alcohol doesn't make me confident and not insecure, but it makes me not focus on the insecurity. Like, it is still there, and if someone were to come up to me and grab a fat roll and be like, "What's up, chubby?" I'd be like, "Okay." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd still get to me. But I think, like, as I'm like just moving around in a party talking to someone, I'm not sitting there like, you know, worried that I'm looking all fat or whatever, like I am pretty much 24/7.
It's like a really dark turn.
But this is what it can also help with. Here's my next positive note.
Okay, let's hear it.
And again, this is where if you hear this and you go like, "Oh yeah, I can't relax if I don't have," that's not good. It should just be an add-on, like a perk to being, not Percocet, like a perk to being able to relax, right? Like, you can relax now that you're sober. You don't need to be smoking weed or drinking to relax, right? But if you're someone that manages it, it's not the worst thing to add on to a relaxing state.
I can agree with that.
Right. So like,
I can agree with that.
right. So it's not like you don't need it to relax. It doesn't make the relaxation, you know, happen or not. But I think if you're someone that can do it manageably and add it to it, it's a little bit of like helps you.
It's a cherry on top.
It's a cherry on top. It helps you get to that. I'm at home. I did my shit today, paid my bills.
Yeah,
no one's asking for
convinced
me right
I'm
now.
gonna have a beer.
No, that's again not the point. But anyways, I do feel like
I can get behind that one.
The add-on to
I can get behind
relaxation and peace of mind at home in a safe environment, I think,
And a reasonable amount, of course.
and and a manageable, reasonable amount. Then I think it's it. I also, as someone who has studied a lot about alcohol, there's a lot of history to it, which I find very interesting and like a lot of fun to read about. So there's a lot of historical connection to people's heritage, where you come from, what kind of alcohol was made there, what's going, like, you know, you're Italian, you know, Italy is very much known for wine. They're one of the original, so all of Europe technically, and I forget how far east it goes, but pretty much all of Europe is considered old world.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is considered new world wine. So the fact that, and like Italy is one of the main standings of that. Italy grows and produces and like bottles and puts out, I think, 3,000 different varietals of grape.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know there were that many different grapes?
Absolutely not.
And that's just in Italy. There's like 10,000, 20,000 total, but Italy's got like 3.
Fucking nerds, dude.
Yeah, Italy's got 3 grand of different grapes they're growing in that little boot.
That's stupid.
Where do they have the space, to be completely honest?
Yeah, honestly,
like,
though.
that's actually what I think of. Is I'm like, you need a lot of grapes
it's
to
not
bottle.
that big.
Yeah, to fill a barrel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes up a good amount of space.
But
so
nerds figure that shit out.
Missionaries.
I'm not going to say.
I was like, you better watch your fucking mouth. We need to get monetized. So yeah, I think like, and also, okay, I haven't done extensive research into this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not my expertise in the wine world, but I'm going to speak on it.
Okay, let's hear it.
I feel like I've heard this most of my life, and tell me if you guys have heard this.
Mm-hmm.
Red wine can be healthy for your heart. Have we ever heard this before? That red wine is good for like...
Yeah, I've heard it, but from the same stupid white bitches in Scottsdale.
Right, the BMW white driving BMWs.
Yeah, I don't...
So, I do think, from what I know,
here's spoiler, not.
It definitely doesn't cure heart disease. It definitely doesn't
help your heart.
Well,
it doesn't help any organ.
I think help is the wrong word. I think it...
beneficial, not the right word. It's non-harmful, not the right word.
I'm going to look at... Well, it's not. I think that's the thing. It's not directly harmful to certain organs in certain amounts. When it goes over an amount, then it becomes harmful to a bunch of certain organs. For wine, I'm talking wine specifically. I think liquor, regardless, can have an effect on every organ right away. It all has an effect on all organs. We know that. And okay, I wanted to hit this metaphor again today because I do think this is like an important thing for people to realize if you're just part of the general public. The burger versus monstrosity analogy, okay? We need to get to a point with alcohol as a society that we understand alcohol the same way we understand food. You have a regular cheeseburger here. Brioche bun, patty, cheese, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, whatever.
But here's the thing with
basic.
that is that's never going to happen.
No, I know. That's why I'm going to keep saying it for people to keep realizing it.
But even if, as much as you say it, it's just going to be screaming it to the ether, because people that are alcoholics or people that drink too much or people that indulge, none of them give a fuck.
And
they're going to hear it, and then it's just going to go.
That's my thing. I'm not trying to even.
Because, like, I understand, like.
Drinking heavy is different, though. I think people who have a problem, it's different. Because there's a significant amount of people that drink that don't actually have a problem.
People that drink that don't have a problem, they don't care either.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get them to. And I know.
They're not gonna.
It's niche.
They're still going to drink
Let me try.
their Miller
Let me
Lite,
try.
their Bud Light. They're going to drink their Barefoot.
This is what I'm saying, is those brands
And
need
if
to
those
go
companies
away.
want to sponsor us, hit us up.
No, I'm not going to take your money.
We will take your money.
I
We will
won't.
take your money.
I will not. I will not. I will not.
I will take your money.
We will. Regular burger, basic burger. How about this? A5 Wagyu patty. Very nice. Perfectly toasted brioche bun. The greatest cheese you could imagine. Lettuce right out of the icebergs.
But I'm poor.
I know, but hear me out.
Okay.
Okay. So you have this burger. Delicious, perfect, regular burger, though. Nothing crazy going on about it. We know that this isn't the healthiest thing on the planet for you, but we also know that this isn't the most unhealthy thing on the planet for you. If you had a burger here that's a Whopper stuffed inside a Big Mac that's then wrapped in beer batter, deep fried, and then covered in beer cheese, this monstrosity we all can look at and go, that's not as healthy as this. We can at least understand that, right? From a health standpoint. This is pretty disgusting. This isn't broccoli and spinach, but it's not this, right? Yeah. We know having 20 of these regular burgers is a problem. We know having pretty much any of this is a problem. Yeah. We know that about food. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand about alcohol, and what I'm going to at least keep trying to push to people. And this is what I tell people in my shops and in like accounts and stuff is like, don't
I think when it comes to alcohol, though, people don't
You make that burger sound too good, though, because I would order that.
The Whopper stuffed in the Big Mac. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have used brand names, but you get what I'm saying. A disgusting...
I get it, but...
A gluttonous. It may taste good, right? And that's the thing, is these sugary alcoholic things that are like super high in sugar, really easy to drink, and get you drunk really fast. That's what this is. This will fill you up really fast. It's all that.
I get that, but I think... because most of our viewers are from America, I think most Americans
get some Brits out there. Shouts out England.
I think most Americans are too stupid to understand what you're saying.
That's why I'm trying to educate them, and I'm going to tell you guys because I'm smarter than all of you. Okay, that's no, and
wow.
And you're not all stupid, and we understand
most
that
of you are, especially if you were at Costco today.
You just had a problem with the Gen Pop today, okay? That's okay.
Yeah.
I have problems with Gen Pop a lot.
Today.
Gen Pop suck, okay?
I'm fucking angry
I
today.
hate Gen Pop, to be completely honest. That's why I got out of the restaurant industry, so I don't have to work with Gen Pop anymore. General population,
now you gotta...
again, making... Then Cirque, baby.
What other...
All right. I got a couple more points here.
The monstrosity thing is so crazy.
But it's a perfect analogy. You get that makes sense. It's like if you're looking at food,
I get it, yeah.
20 of these regular burgers, yes, is going to kill you. Or not kill you, but like not be good for you over time, yes. But any amount of these is obviously not good for you, these monstrosity things. So that's where I'm trying to get people to get to with alcohol. Now, I'll also say this. The A5 Wagyu beef patty over here doesn't need to be A5 Wagyu pricing. You can also find, I guarantee you, if you're willing to spend $28.99, and then any number lower than that, from $28.99, any number lower than that, if you're willing to spend that on your bottle of alcohol for the night, I can find you very high quality, perfectly good Kobe beef, Angus beef. Maybe we're not talking A5 Wagyu
I don't think
here.
people are okay with spending that much per night.
A bottle of Sky vodka is $20.
In theory, that should last longer than one night.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is spirit wise, it's a little different because of ratio. But
I think us average Americans are just too poor to be like justifying spending that much right now.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you're gonna buy a big bottle of Sky vodka or any cheap vodka brand, I don't mean to be shitting on Sky like that, but like just
so good.
any cheaper vodka, buy that bottle. Let's say hypothetically,
Hit us up, Sky, sponsor us.
Let's say hypothetically you find a bottle of Sky and it lasts you a week.
Yeah.
Right? For a household of people that drink, right? Lasts a week. If you bought a bottle that was $2 more expensive than the Sky.
A bottle of wine, though, right?
No, a bottle of vodka. And it lasted you the same amount of time. But you're not just shooting it with cheap juice or something. You're maybe making
By
nice
volume, you're
going to
get a lot less, though.
No, I'm saying a 750 versus 750. Same size bottle. So I'm talking same size bottle here.
I don't know, man. You're going to get a lot less.
What do you mean? A lot less? It's the same amount of alcohol.
Like you're comparing a Tito's to a Sky?
Not even Tito's. Tito's is like more expensive than like
Yeah.
what it should be. Honestly, that's what I think. But
Tito's,
yeah, so that's what I think. If you had two of the exact same size bottles, one of them's just a $2 more expensive bottle than this one is, but you know this one is a mass-produced, cheaper, not as good for you brand, whether it be vodka or whatever. Versus this one that's more hands-on, smaller production, made cleaner, better for the environment, even like B Corp certified kind of companies where it's like all dynamically done and like there's no harm to the earth. This one's just mass producing, pumping out a bunch of shit into our ozone layer, doing a bunch of terrible things to the earth. Wouldn't you rather support this and then drink that throughout your week versus just, this one, the cheap one, has a giant end cap in my grocery store. It's the quickest thing. I can grab it and go right there. Would you do that with food? That's what I'm at. It's like, would you just do that arbitrarily with food? Like, it's a fucking.
I would.
Because you're dumb. But no, like
I'm looking for the cheapest prices.
Cheap prices, I think, and that's
I'm looking
the thing
for the
too.
cheapest. It's not gonna be bad though.
Here's the thing, and. Come at me. Maomi wine is terrible wine. Okay? It's $25 a bottle. I can find you so many wines, $12 to $15, that are so much better.
That correlates more.
I think wine doesn't
it
apply more directly. Yeah. Because then spirit-wise, you're not really getting a whole lot of difference. But I will say tequilas, a lot of tequilas will use a significant more amount of sugar versus other ones.
Yeah.
And
I would say wine.
Rums and stuff too.
And some beer. Spirit-wise, nah. I don't think so.
Spirit-wise, it's maybe a little different. But yeah, I think wine, how about if you're someone, that goes like, I'm going to just drink sangria or like a super cheap $5 bottle of Moscato or like whatever. It's like, sure, but then don't turn around and be like, I'm actually keto though. It's like, because like what you're doing alcohol-wise doesn't match what you're doing food-wise. Yeah, like if you're on a low-carb, a good healthy diet, you eat healthy, but there is a guy that I knew that he's a healthy guy, businessman, goes into a shop every day and buys a chocolate teeny alcohol sweet, super small little alcohol sweet thing. And I go, how is this well-made to do man coming in here and doing that? And it's like, that's his like dessert for the end of the night. That's like his one thing to like do the thing. And I go like, okay,
that's fair.
That's fair. That's a manageable way of doing it, but that's not how
consistently doing it though.
Consistently doing it, not great, but also that's not how a majority of people are drinking that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no.
Most people are just chugging it down, mixing it with beatboxes and other shit and whatever, and then drinking all of that in one big jug thing. See, that's why he needed to get sober, and that's why even me, I'm someone that drinks, and I go like, that's fucking gross. Like that's bad behavior. Like I'm never gonna participate in something like that.
You're doing that. Keep doing it.
Please
don't let anyone make you stop.
Please don't. The last thing of a positive that I think comes from either being under the influence of something in a manageable way, again, adult, legal, fine, totally fine, manageable. My thing is the bonding that it does ensue. Think about it. Think about all of your friends, motherfucker.
Yeah, like the ones that will get drunk and like have sex with someone else's girlfriend.
No, not that kind of bonding. You're bad people.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you and a buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, my girl, she just dumped me, man. Like, you want to go grab a beer? You want to go talk about something. And I do feel like the beer is not making that conversation happen. But it is an easy enough thing to call to someone to be like, it's an excuse to talk, I think. It's an excuse to bond with someone over something, and you can just have one and be done with that. You don't need to get blackout drunk with the buddy to like bond with them or whatever.
See, more people though drink way more excessively than you do.
Well, you and also are coming from the side of seeing those people.
Put out a disclaimer that my mind just went blank. I want to put out a disclaimer that if you're hearing this and you can justify something from hearing what he's saying, that's an issue.
That's an issue.
I want to make that very clear because I know from
if you're justifying from what I'm saying,
my experience, if I heard anything with a drop of positivity, and I know people do that, even drink once a week, and then when they do, they get hammered. They're going to take what you're saying way out of context.
Well, that's why I'm trying to be very specific with everything that I'm saying.
Yeah.
So listen to what the fuck I'm saying.
That's like the disclaimer I'm trying to put on that because some people will hear that and then be like, well, that's all I need to hear.
Well, I also didn't leave anything open-ended like that. I left everything as like you have to be able to manage it. You
very
have
responsible
to be responsible
amount.
Yeah, very responsibly about this. And again, I have access to a lot of alcohol because of my profession. It's very easy for me personally to not just be chugging all of that because it's in my house. Other people, if it's around, they're like,
how often a year would you say? Like, how many times now this 2026, do you think that you're going to have more than 6 drinks, let's say, in one sitting? How frequently do you think that could happen throughout the next 12 months?
6 drinks.
6 drinks.
And we're talking specific, like, a shot of vodka drink, a beer, a glass of wine. The definitive.
Yeah, sure. And then toss in there a martini, maybe tossed
probably
in there.
Not once.
There,
Yeah. Like, I don't go up to 6 often at all.
So there we go.
It'll stay 4 is like a lot for me.
Like, if that happens, let's say, on the cusp of 10 to 12 times in a year,
then
I think it can
I'd
be
like
acceptable, depending on your tolerance.
Right, yeah, depending on what kind of life
but
you
if
live.
It's happening 52?
Yeah. That's an issue. It's definitely an issue. And I do also think, and people like, don't pay attention to it or don't give it much credit, but the whole like doctor suggested amount of drinking where it's like 2 drinks a week or like I forget what the actual number. It's like 2 drinks every 5 days or something.
Yeah, 2 a week now, I think.
Yeah.
It keeps dropping.
Now, yeah, it does keep like
keeps
lowering
dropping.
where you're like,
soon there's going to be like, maybe 1 a week.
Yeah. I think I probably have maybe 4 to 5 drinks maybe a week. Like throughout 7 days, maybe 2 of those days I had 2 beers each of the days. It'll be like that. So that's why that's where I'm talking about my positive points from. I am not talking my positive points from I go out, I party, I go to clubs all the time, bottle service, that's not what I'm like supporting and promoting, because that type of behavior is what's making the alcohol industry crash, because it's just they're buying the cheapest, sweetest stuff that doesn't get a lot of kickback to the industry towards it, right? Other positive thing about alcohol is the industry itself, because I work in it. So I will say that. The fact that there are millions of jobs. People are getting food on their table for their families because they're able to sell alcoholic brands. So that's also why it's like, don't everyone just stop drinking, but also don't everyone turn into a 52 times a year having 6 drinks a day. Like, that's not great. So I think
Americans need to keep drinking or else our economy will crash.
It would do a tremendous amount to our economy. For
sure.
It
will ruin it.
For sure. So, and again...
And I don't think drinking is a good thing, obviously. But it will
but it's been
decimate
around for
our economy.
Thousands of years. That's the other thing, too, is it's It's been around.
Oh, I wish I was around when it wasn't as like frowned upon.
All right.
Because then I'd still be drinking.
Here's a fun thought. Would you say alcohol now is more accessible than it was 2,000 years ago in like village hunter-gatherer kind of times? Because you probably had to like figure out how to make it and like whatever.
No, I wouldn't assume so.
I mean, the only reason I'm thinking of that is there's like readily available.
Like there's mass
cleaned-
distributors, of course, but like I wouldn't say that because I mean, the alcoholism disease still went back then, and they all had to make sure they had their fix. You know.
Right. Yeah. So I guess
So
for
they
them,
were
that
gonna
would-
make it happen.
Yeah,
if
they were
were
gonna have it happen
putting
anyway.
yeast into their piss to make that into an alcoholic beverage,
Spit.
they're
A lot
doing.
of guys made spit.
Yeah.
Spit alcohols.
I think it's equally as readily available because of
Yeah.
my fellow alcoholics. Shouts out.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I guess I'd say it would. Yeah. I guess like back then, as soon as they found it out, they were probably like, yeah. Like they were like, let's
Yeah.
make more of this shit. Like, yeah.
An addict will always find their fix.
That's true. And that's kind of what, it's what we're talking about here. I'm not trying to advertise getting a fix or like you need a fix to have.
It's your perspective
peace of
versus
mind.
mine because they're so different.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're in very different boats right now in our lives. And that's where I think like the
Yeah, the premise of this
inspiration of the
pod
pod is.
came
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
So that's why I figured this would have been a good episode to start the new year with. Us kind of doing a
Reintroduction.
a
almost.
reintroduction, a little verses of it, getting some bigger points out of like what you consider the good points about being sober, what I consider the points on why. The good points on why you're sober, the points on why I don't get sober.
And I'd like.
I
people
think
to
that's a
ask
better way. Not
questions, too.
positive points on drinking. It's more of the points on why I don't get sober.
I'd love for people to drop questions too.
Yeah, please.
And
Again,
if-
I am
yeah.
a professional. I am a sommelier. I have the certification. I'm good at that shit. So any questions about that? And then also, if you have any sort of like, this may be on the more personal side, so please email us, SoberNotSober69@gmail.com. If you have a personal question for someone that is sober and you're like, I don't know like where I would start. Did you lose any friends from getting sober? Stuff like that. Please reach out. We'll absolutely talk to you and help you out.
I
with
would
anything.
love to get questions. Like
Yeah,
that.
that'd be great. I think that's kind of, isn't that one of the steps of like giving it back in a certain way
It's
to
the
people?
12th step, yeah.
The people that do
the
like,
last step. Yeah.
receive it, right? Because it's obviously not like just go around and you're terrible because you're going out to
Yeah.
bars and being like, you guys all suck. Like, it's not like the point of it, but it is like someone who like needs help. You're there to help them and willing to help them.
Yeah.
So I think those are the good points about both of those sides. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. If you made it this far,
made it this
you're
far,
a real one.
thank you. Say I love you, Linda, in the comments if you made it this far. And if you missed it, sorry, but say it. Sober Not Sober pod, all socials. I hope you enjoyed responsibly.
Yeah.
Love you.